What you're about to see is something you've probably never seen before. This is the abandoned Richland Mall, and everything about it personifies liminal space and the back rooms. This is absolutely a mega structure, a first-generation mall, and a true testament to Americana consumer culture in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The vacant interior is incredibly preserved with an ornate late 80s, early 90s aesthetic. However, the mall struggled with consumer traffic and financial issues from the beginning, and L.J. Hooker, an Australian real estate group and owner of this mall, eventually filed for bankruptcy in 1989 after their CEO made fatal business decisions, such as expanding into the United States at all. But there's a twist. Not only is this mall perfectly preserved on the inside, but it also has an entire 90s aesthetic abandoned movie theater on its roof. In addition, it has an entire section of the mall that is completely sealed off from the rest, rotting away into ruins, as if it was a plague not to be spread to the rest of the mall. This megastructure is so massive that we are splitting this Explorer into 3 parts: the preserved, the decrepit, and the movie theater. This Explorer is filled to the brim with nostalgia and surprises. So join us today as we explore the abandoned Richland Mall for part 1. Almost immediately, we found an open door into a series of rooms that I can only describe as a pop culture time capsule. The inner 90s kid in me was ecstatic to go through and explore everything left behind, and without subjecting you to the hours it took to look through this nostalgia trip, here's the highlights. Let us know in the comments if you see anything you recognize. Yeah, it goes without saying that I was extremely excited to see all of these things as a 90s kid who connects with almost every piece of that media. However, it needs to be said that as tempting as it was, we have a leave no trace policy when exploring, so even though these things are abandoned, we did not take anything from its place.
I got a little excited.
I thought you were messing with me.
For the electric fireplace. What the hell?
What the actual...
Like half expecting his head to turn.
Even just looking at this is terrifying me because as a kid, this was my worst nightmare.
Thank you.
This is so uncomfortable.
Okay.
I have to be a pretty blonde.
You need to be
man.
blonde, bro.
Where's my fucking wig at, man?
Yeah, so. Look at this, guys. They had a $500 shopping spree giveaway that you put in tickets for. Never called anyone back.
Now we're going to find our way through the mall and find the endless maze of offices, or as we call them, the back rooms.
Definition of liminal space. So this mall started closing down in the early 2000s, and I remember even being as a kid here with my family, going down the escalators, buying Pokemon cards, that it even was starting to feel sparse. It's amazing how well preserved this area is. Did you guys get in? Did you crawl up the... Oh.
Yo, get us go. Get us
Is that how you got in?
I'm going down.
We know that nobody has enjoyed Play Park for a long time. It's almost like on the bottom floor and this floor, they completely sealed it off. So anything past this wall is complete just black mold and disgusting, just horrible decay. And on everything this side of the wall, it's actually preserved. It's like they just quarantined the disease. Chair City. Kind of losing my way. Whoa. This room is massive. Which way do you even go? So I mean, this is 100% the back rooms. Like, we came from that way, I think. And it's just endless.
Yeah, the thing we walked down was way longer than this. We're actually in the back room.
We're actually in the back rooms.
That goes somewhere down there too. It's absolutely nuts how big this office building is. And it's attached to a mall. That's attached to a movie theater. Are you sure? Are you concerned?
Like, which door did we come through? Out of the 50 doors, which one did we come through?
Dude, I don't know. There's so many ways to go, and it's so massive.
I think we're lost.
It doesn't even feel like we're still in the mall. Feels like we're in a totally different building.
Thanks for watching The Explorer, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. We'll see you next time in part 2, The Decrepit, if we ever make it out of here.